Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I do readings for Pisces. I do. So we're at the part of the Celtic Cross from Sunday where we ask the energies that you are sending out into the world and the energies you feel you're sending out to the world. So this is a great reading about perspectives. And I'm going to tell you, this feels very like bunched up and kind of stuck together energy for me. You're feeling very anxious here. This is what you're sending out. This is what people are feeling, that you are stuck in a pattern of anxiety, that you are seeing all the problems and everything, and that you can't get out of your head. And what you are actually feeling, what I can see from this one with this 4, is like trying to control or figure out how to have total control of the situation, which makes perfect sense when they're kind of feeding off of each other. It is absolutely what is happening, what is going on. You're absolutely taking this to a whole new level of brain power and guarantees and figuring out what's going on. Sitting with this energy, we feel that you are taking this into the gut region. Like I can feel it like in the chest area. There's an intense pressure building. Not like a heart attack, but like, you know, when your shoulders are like all scrunched together, just like this image, like you're holding something really, really tight to you, and you're not giving it any room to breathe. Whew. This is energy that you need to release. You need to let this go. If there's a need, if there's a sense of anything of control, is to control how you're reacting to the situation. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to start pulling some cards on this beautiful Pisces. Knight of Cups. Okay, so right away when I look at this one, he's drinking from his own cup of intense emotions. Right away, that's what I feel. I feel it's like you're almost getting sucked in by this intensity that is building, and it's not serving a really great purpose at this point. It's kind of hindering, if anything at all. You would do better to just kind of take a break from this, absolutely. To get off that anxiety train and try to find a way to relax. This is beautiful. I mean, there's beautiful waterfall coming behind you, okay? Maybe find a way to stop drinking of that emotional cup and find a way to replenish the cup that's being emptied right now. Yeah, the Lovers came out right away. I didn't even need to shuffle that much. The Lovers is not only harmonizing with yourself. From everything that I've read, the Lovers is about choosing harmony. Sometimes we choose harmony in a way that is unhealthy to us. But sometimes it's a necessary choice for us to find a way to get out of the anxiety that we create around us, right? You can be a choice to be miserable. And that's being in harmony with misery. So this is what I'm trying to say. This is how we're trying to get it across to you, is that sometimes we become in harmony with the worst parts of ourselves. And we stay there. We stay stuck. Please find a better choice. Look at the better way of dealing with the anxiety and the stress. See, again, like, there's a choice here. This is the before tarot. What are you choosing? Are you going to choose to engage in a healthy way or not? It's these cards are before they get handed the cup, before they accept the cup. So the cups are going to be handed to you, or they're trying to be handed to you in a very healthy way for you to take, for you to share. It's up to you to take the harmony, not the disharmony. The reason I say this for this is my husband is a 6 in his life path as well. And people would say it's wonderful to have the Lovers as a card. It can be, absolutely. And your life is based a lot on choosing harmony, on choosing happiness. But it doesn't mean that you do it for the right reasons. Sometimes you choose something to make people happy, and it's in disharmony with yourself. So there's to every card, to every number, there is a delicate balance. At this point, I believe that the Lovers, the 6 is trying to tell you, you're not aligning with something that is bringing you harmony. You need to realign with that very, in the most pressing way, to stop this cycle that is occurring right now, that you're feeling, the energy that you're putting out there. It said lead by example. This example right here, it's being very harmful, not only to your environment, but to anybody who stands in your environment as well. Because for people who love you, they're going to want to help, not understanding that they can't, because this is something internal that you need to deal with, that you need to get past. Okay? Page of Pentacles. I like the Page of Pentacles. We think that you should discover something new. Some new ways of addressing what you're going through. Some new ways to explore different ways of understanding. I'm seeing courses, spirituality, how to get over blocks. I'm seeing all of these things. This is usually like new project, new courses, an apprentice, somebody learning a new way, new technique of doing things. So allow the new things to come in and maybe ease this this thing. Even if you only take, we're hearing, I should say, if you only taking in like one thing out of the entire experience, it's something that you can add to what you already know. Let me take another card. Just showing you. You're not seeing the perspective. The brilliant new energy that's coming in. That vibrancy, that inspiration, the creativity. We see that's what's happening, is kind of closing the doors to all of that. It's leaning forward in that almost closed off, this one right here. So you're like lean forward, almost in a closed off position, holding on too tightly. The hangman is in the reverse position, showing that the perspective or the insight that's needed at this time, it's not being seen. It's not being observed. It's not being embraced. Instead, because they came out together, this kind of limiting what's coming in. What's supposed to be coming in to help you move in that direction, move forward. The movement is very restricted, very limited. We feel at this time that you should be really embracing something different than this. A different choice. Underneath the deck was the deck card in this one to show what you are missing is a transformation that's being offered. Yeah. Okay. So all of those wanted to come out, so I will take them. Let's take a look. So the first one is perseverance, but of course it's in reverse. This is like defending yourself and be perseverance. Instead, I still feel that we see this as you just kind of giving up on that. There's a sense of defeat. And okay. From the cards, first of all, they're all pointing in the same direction. You can see they're all going in the same direction, which is saying right here that this lack of power, you must return back to the drawing board, to the 2. Because the power that you're yielding right now is not getting you anywhere. The power that you want is to move forward back into your planning mode, to your getting insight, contemplating and thinking innovatively. Okay? You've got to move that power forward to the innovative thinking that has gotten you this far. Yeah. That's what's going on here. It's very interesting right now. All of this coming in the way it is. Page of Cups keeps returning, keeps repeating. Remember your gifts. Remember who you're meant to be. You're a very open, spiritual dreamer, a beautiful, young at heart. Okay? You're supposed to see the lighter side of life. You're supposed to see the open doors, the possibilities. And for some odd reason, in those last couple of weeks, it's been a little bit harder. We feel the pressure of it. Interesting, Pisces. Very interesting. A lot of cards want to come out. A lot of cards. The Nine of Cups coming out again. Came out yesterday. With the Queen of Cups. This is not impossible for you to do. You have a beautiful, blessed life that you know you can make it into whatever you want. You have the beautiful, emotionally open, psychic queen. I always feel like this is, why is it so hard for you to be this when it is in your nature to be that to begin with? I don't know what's happening, or it's just the energies around you, or the energies of the planets right now that is affecting you in this way. But in some ways, I almost feel like we've taken a few paces back. And that anxiety's brought us all the way back there. Brought you all the way back to almost the beginning point, or at least that's what you're feeling. How do I deal with this? Where do I go from here? What's happening? All I know is this is very unhealthy. Your energy feels depleted. I'm being shown a storm. I'm being shown the Five of Pentacles, actually, but it's worse than that. There is no sanctuary, at least you can't see it. I feel like I'm stuck in the middle of an intersection in the city at nighttime with limited visibility, and it's snowing, and I'm cold, and I feel oh so alone. The vehicles are slipping and sliding, but moving past me. I don't feel like I'm going to get hit, but I feel very, very secluded. Not secluded, it's because I feel very alone, like unseen, alone. It's such a strange vibration to have that and have these cards come in. Because they're the exact opposite of the way this energy is coming in. Ten of Pentacles. This doesn't match at all what actually is Pisces. You know, if I didn't know any better, Pisces, I would say this is depression. This is kind of like a depression of sorts. The Ten of Pentacles is showing beauty, life, abundance. This is self-blessing. This is psychic ability. But for some odd reason, Spirit has shown me that you have chosen to plant yourself in a space of sadness, anxiety, and aloneness. And I really want you guys to get out of there. I want you to pay attention to the lights at that intersection. Make sure that it's completely safe and get yourself to safety. All you need to do is be quick about it. Be quick about it. Pay close attention to your surroundings. Be quick about it. How interesting. This is a card of balance and temperance, finding balance. But this is how it came in. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Look at these wings. Where does this come from? Again, I feel like you're turning your back on something. Why are you turning your back on this? I don't understand. I guess it's the point to make you understand that something is off here. This isn't working. Something is definitely off, Pisces. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. To me, it makes no sense. Honestly, it doesn't. Let me see here. I need to see this. Yeah. I need to see this Temperance card. Across the river from the Angel of Temperance stands the gallows of the hangman. Lord. Didn't even notice that. The gallows is empty now. Perhaps the hangman was influenced by the presence of Temperance and no longer needed to remove himself from the mundane world. Perhaps the gallows await the hangman, and the Angel of Temperance is the keeper of this transformational place. Behind the angel are the white eagle and the red lion, alchemical embodiments of the elements of water and fire. Temperance is the peaceable combination of opposites in perfect balance. From this viewpoint, you're looking towards the hangman's gallows. The angel stands between you and the gallows. Red wings spread wide. The eagle, the lion, the angel all seem to be preventing you, or at least cautioning you from undertaking this act of sacrifice. This is not the time to surrender your ego. This is it. It's sometimes I feel so at odds with how this comes out, but this is exactly what this feels like. Do I need to tell you to stop feeling sorry for yourself? Is this what this is? I have no idea. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. I'm going to leave it right there for that. I'm going to pick some more cards, but I'm going to leave that there. I've slowed the pace today, and I know I have. I feel it. And there's a reason for that. You're having an internal conversation with yourself right now, Pisces. One that needs to change. One that needs to go in a different direction. Yes. Let's see. There's too much of this. There's too much of this. This stuff has got to end with you. Okay? I really do feel that this and this right here are your indications from Spirit. It's time to go back to the drawing table and look at what's going on. Is this, whatever this is, block, self-sacrifice, pity party, whatever is happening here, does it need to find its end? Does it need to find a different path, a different way? I'm thinking yes. Yes, at this point. Because it's becoming to the point where I feel it's destructive inside of you. When they said ebb and flow in 2024, I never realized that this intense emotional upheaval would be happening. I feel it in all different parts of my body. Alright, so let's take another card. I'm not reading Stuck in the Mud, because it's exactly what we're looking at. That's what I feel. I feel this is what's available to you to be had. You are here. You're abundant. You're here. You're abundant. Somehow, you're stuck in this destructive pattern. Okay. So here we go. Flowers have been coming in a lot with a beautiful celebration. We had it yesterday. And we're going to get it again tomorrow. That's how it's going to end, thank God. The outcome. And I feel that this is Call of the Muse. This is the same thing. I am going to read this one. creative expression. It's this lady coming in. This beautiful creative expression. And you did say water and fire, right? You're water, this is fire. Being in the flow of creativity, tuning into inspiration, allowing creativity without being self-conscious. Writing and journaling as means of connection. And I was thinking of that. If you need to write down what you're feeling right now to release it, by all means do it. That used to work for me every once in a while. I'd write down every negative thing. Every negative thing. Just sit down. This is not right. This is not working. I feel like this. I feel terrible. I feel that. And then I'd reread it. And think, okay. Sometimes it would be enough to just snap me out of it. I'm thinking they really want you to redirect your energy right now. It's wholly important. I'm going to say this as we, as my angel guides and myself, we believe that you need to feel the call of the muse. You need to, if you get invited to create, that you need to accept this. You need to again become the artist to choreograph your life, to make those plans. That way you'll be able to tap back into divine source. Not only that, you can go back to feeling more authentically you, back into the you of things. Your ego and that self-identification of things that we like to hold on to, ironically, they're the most unnecessary parts of the equation of who you are. It says here, while you might think you own the magic of your creativity, you can truly say you're the source of the inspiration. And we were talking about that yesterday. Instead of thinking that some parts of your flaws, how about thinking you're the source of inspiration? So it says here, similar to the spirit of genius from card 29, imagine your creativity stemming from another spirit guide, the muse. That's another idea as well. Imagine one of your guides being the muse. Call on them now. Get you out of this circle of doom. Just as a genius needs to partner with your intellect, so does the muse need you to open your heart and let the magic flow through your intuition and emotion. Stop seeing yourself as the center of the process and instead see yourself as a partner in a creative dance. Sometimes you might be inside the music and the feelings, the story and its expression. Other times you observe from the sidelines, watching it all flow from an unknown yet deeply intimate source. So today your muse is calling you to be a channel and allow creative energy to flow through you, flow through this beautiful, usually temperance card where you see the flow on the right side, but you don't on this side. Okay? The energy of emotion is waiting to be given a voice, a name, a shape, a color. Journal, finish that writing project, start something new, start something new. Where is it? Where did I put it? Start something new, right here. Paint, sing, dance, and don't worry where any of it lands. It has its own plans for you. Your muse knows where this is all meant to go. For you, the big magic is in the experience of answering the call. Yeah. There's that page. You're going back and forth with him this week. The Five of Wands. What I see from this five is I feel like these reflections are causing you problems. See, this is your true self, but these reflections around here, they're making you see something that's not there. It's just a reflection. It's like the moon. It's an illusion. Okay? The core part of you is here. But you're swinging your sword at stuff that's I don't know, it's not too much importance is being given to these negative feelings, and it is depleting you seriously. It's depleting you seriously. You really are stuck, my beautiful ones. You really are stuck. Let's see. I'll pull a few here. Jeez, only two things. Only two things came out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Between the wheel and the anchor. Look at that. Is this you? No wonder nothing is happening. You are so stuck. This is stuck in the mud. Okay? You can't move forward if you're anchored. It doesn't matter how much you're spinning the wheel. If your anchor is stuck to the bottom of the water, your boat's not going anywhere. It's not moving. This says, I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. You know, I can't not tell you that it hasn't been a strange kind of sort of energy week for me, Pisces. This message here is for somebody who's lost somebody meaningful, obviously. This might be, for some of you, the reason why you're here. It's hard to move forward in life when you've suffered a loss. This could be anybody in your life. These are general by nature. But yeah, I definitely feel that some of you are having this kind of experience because of having to move on. I'm going to tell you this. Everybody has experienced loss at some point or another. A loved one, a pet, a parent, a spouse, some of us a child. The thing is, if you were going to ask any of these people, these loved ones, if they think we should be stuck and not move on with our lives and not find love and happiness, do you think anybody who truly loved us in the physical form, who are now in the energy form, would ever say Yes, I want you to stay stuck. I want you to hold on for dear life that I am no longer with you and that you should live completely incomplete without me. Do you honestly think that any of them would ever say that? Even think it, even feel it in their hearts? I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with that. For whoever needs to hear it right at this moment. Even if the person that you're moving into or past doesn't look like the person they left behind, you still have a right, an opportunity, a chance to become who you authentically always wanted to be. Okay? To be blessed and happy and content. To be able to rebuild a happy life with others. And to have their love and support and their messages come to you as you move and continue on your path. One day you will be rejoining them in spirit. We all will. You need to concentrate on moving forward. You know, I could feel this energy from the beginning, so it's not surprising to me that this came in. I'm going to send you a lot of love, Pisces. For those of you who have been holding yourself back for weeks, months, some of you maybe for even years, because of an experience that happened in the past. It could be the loss of a loved one, could be anything. It could be the loss of other things as well. Just know that it's time to break the chains. It's time to go forward. It's time to choose happiness. It's time to say yes. Say yes to life. Say yes to living it. It's so short, the time we have. For some of us, shorter than we know. Don't waste the time that you have here feeding into less than energies, I would say. This was very intense, Pisces. Tomorrow is the last reading of the week. And we're going to look at your hopes and fears and the outcome. The cards are very optimistic. I'm hoping for a really uplifting, a little more uplifting reading and better weeks to come. I'm going to send you a lot of love, all the love in my heart. A ton of light. So bright that it shines your path for miles and weeks and months and years ahead. And remember that you are blessed. You just need to choose to believe it. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.